I actually felt a little bit nervous talking about it, but it was good to talk about. So I would take a participant with me. I would ask them to give me 6 places they'd like to work, and then we would go and approach those businesses, either with them or without them, and I'd introduce myself, tell them what we do, what we're up about, what we can offer, resumes, talk to the person that wants the job, and just sort of go from there. We could do that 20 times a day and be knocked back 20 times a day, so you have to be very resilient. Sometimes it's necessary to bring the participants so that they can see that I'm also getting knocked back, like we're in this together, we're a team, and remind them that this is normal and we can bounce back from that. I had a pretty tough upbringing. I was abandoned when I was 5, so I grew up in different foster cares, aunties, family, things like that. I suffered terribly with anxiety. I was hospitalised with anorexia nervosa, and then probably having my son, which was probably supposed to be one of the happiest times of my life, and then I got diagnosed with postnatal depression. That was probably the worst time because I didn't know how to express how I was feeling, and it was obvious that I loved him, but I just couldn't show it, so because I'd never received it. So that was probably the hardest thing for me. It's difficult to define because, mostly because I have so many participants and they've all got different disabilities and they are all affected by that disability completely different. I might have a participant that's got no legs, and for me that's like I would find that overwhelming, but those guys are wanting work and wanting to do this, and you know what I mean? So I guess defining a disability for me is how it impacts that person and how best I can make a difference. It means heaps. Even just today I was talking to a participant and his child started school this year, and it was little things like he said I could give him a backpack, got him his uniforms, did those sorts of things, whereas before financially he wouldn't have been able to do that. Yeah, changing people's circumstances, I guess. Giving them a purpose. So we have a target of 3 employment placements per month. So I remember one month we got like 16 or something, and I just remember going and it was just before Christmas, and I was like, how many people we've made like a really Merry Christmas for? And this month we've got 7 on in Cessnock, so changed 7 people's lives this month so far, with 2 more to go, hopefully. I love telling people that's what I do. Everyone always says to me they say, what do you do for a living? I say, I find people with disabilities employment, and they say, wow, that must be so rewarding. And I'm like, it really is. It really, really is.